So welcome everyone. Welcome to today's session. And today we are going to talk about that when can be our next exam of CSIR NET can happen. So we know that every year the two times CSIR NET happens, and in June 2024 exam should happen. Also, there is some new announcement this time that there will be three kind of categories which will be there. One is going to be a JRF category. One is going to be just for PhD admissions, but no fellowship. And then we have a lecturership as well. So then the question came in the students' minds that there are elections are also going on. Maybe that is why the exam applications have been postponed and so on. So let's see that how we should proceed, that what plan we should make for upcoming CSIR NET June exam, so that we know that this, at least this is surety, and how we can plan our preparation for next whatever time is left. Okay. So I want to talk about the last two exams which happened. One was December 2023, which happened just last one, December 2023. And in December 2023, one very crucial point here is the application started on 1 November. So 1 November ko application came, and the last date of application was 4 December. 4 December was the last day. So roughly for 30 days, they keep their application open. And then the exam happened on 27th December. So if you look at the duration between the application date and the exam date, there are almost 57 days. For 57 days, there has to be a time between the application comes and then the exam happens. Then we look at the June, not even December, the last year June attempt. We see that application came on 10th March. So application came very early. And then the last date was 17 April. So almost 47 days they keep their application open. And then the exam happened on 8th June. So you see that there were almost 87 days, which was 3 months. So in December, there were almost 2 months between application starting and the exam date. And in the June attempt, there were almost 3 months between the application started and the exam date. Now, till now, today, we are on 24, 25 April. The exam 24, 5 April, we do not have any sort of application which has opened. 24th April and no application has came so far. And it is not any announcement, because usually what happens when CSIR NET has to begin the application, they tweet about it. For example, in UGC also, in UGC NET also, they tweeted first that in 1 or 2 days the application will come out. But so far we have not received any tweet, or so far we have not received any as such notification from CSIR NET that they are releasing the application form within 1 or 2 days. So in this week, you can at least expect that maybe applications will not start. And even the applications are starting, they will start from the Monday, which is 29th May. Sorry, 29th April. And then they have to give at least 2 months for entire application process. At least 57 days to 2 months. So roughly 2 months they have to give. So if we expect, okay, let's say 29th May application comes. In best case scenario, I'm telling about, in 29th April, the best case scenario, on Monday the application comes. Still they have to give you 2 months before they can conduct an exam. So that gives you 29 May and 29 June. So exam cannot happen till the end week of June, or maybe the first week of July. And that is a minimum. I am saying that it can delay it even more, but minimum is that it cannot happen before 25 June. That is almost not possible right now. Based on the previous year trends, which CSIR NET has always followed, it will never happen that application came and all of a sudden within a month you have an exam. At least 2 months time will be there between that, 50 to 60 days of time. So the expected date is 25 June. After that, even happening on 25 June is very less probable. I would say that the idea here which I'm getting is that it will be on the first week of July, because otherwise I don't think how CSIR NET will come up with an application and then they will be able to conduct an exam before the beginning of July. That seems little not possible right now. Okay, so I think this tells us that we have more than 60 days, right? 60 to 70 days we have, and we should plan our preparation according to that. So 60 to 70 days you should plan yourself. You can think like, okay, at least 60 days I have. You can easily make a plan of 60 days. And in that 60 days, whatever you want to plan, you can plan. Because I can almost guarantee that before 60 days, your exam is not going to happen. Okay. In the history of CSNet, it has never happened like that. Okay. So in that regard, you can relax yourself. Also, you can say that even before, why it cannot happen, because 4th June is roughly a date of elections results, right? So more or less first week of the July should be your expected date, right? And it is with the proof. I don't want to make any vague predictions that this will happen, that will happen. Based on whatever has CSIR NET has done so far, it seems plausible. Okay. Now what happened last time was, then when just exam was there, 1 month before, I launched one course, very small course, and in 1 month I almost 150 students enrolled in that. And in 1 month we did a good preparation of just, some of the students also got the good result. Now also looking at the CSNet requirements, again I'm coming up with something very new, not a traditional course, something new, so that it can actually help the students. It's not like that, okay, it's a course, watch the videos and then it's up to you, you do or you don't do, it's your choice. It's not like that. I am now coming with a systematic plan of 60 days, that how we can get a best result. And I'm keeping in mind two students here, two categories of students. One who are already well prepared. I mean, it can happen like that. You are already covered the syllabus and you need more practice. And second category of student is who thinks that their syllabus is not even done, or even if it is done, they are not well revised with the syllabus. So there can be two category of students. One is they are thinking that they are well prepared and they want more practice. And second category of students could be that they think that their syllabus is also needed to be revised, or they need to cover the syllabus so that they can at least get a good score in CSNL. So 2 months plan I'm going to give. Okay, you listen to me. I will just take 10 minutes of your time, and then it's up to you. So I have the three strategies right now, three things. One is part B, part C, and part A. For part B, what I have decided is that I will take capsule revision classes. In capsule revision classes, what I will do, I will take 48 live classes. Each class will be 60 to 70-minute time duration. And in each class, I will revise 1 to 2 topics. Even if you know the topic, you can understand those revision classes. I will be covering the important formulas, concept sequence, that okay, how these formulas came, right? And these 48 live classes will be very helpful. And especially I'm announcing for my students which are already in my course that I am going to start 48 live classes from Monday for part B syllabus. I will give 8 days for each subject. In part B, we have 6 subjects. So 8 days for each subject. First, I will start with electromagnetism because that is a difficult subject. Student usually say that electromagnetism is a difficult. So I'm starting with that. Then I will go for quantum, electronics, thermostat, classical mechanics, and mathematical physics. So 8 days for each subject. And in 8 days, daily I will complete one topic. So in next 60 days, I'm going to take 48 live classes for part B syllabus, in which I am just going to revise the concepts, revise the PYQs, give you the formula, give you the concepts, important things that this you should know. And along with that, I'm also going to give you detailed lectures of part B, which are already recorded, and you will get those lectures. So let's say today I decided that I will cover vector algebra and vector calculus. So in one class, I will revise everything. But maybe you want more of that. You want more concepts. So you can go to the recorded classes and you can watch them in detail as well. Okay. But if you don't want them to be watched in detail, then you can leave. So you are getting one shot revision classes as well as you are getting the complete recorded classes. And even if you just watch the one shot recorded classes, you will be able to solve most of the PYQs. You will be able to solve many of the questions which will come in this year's NET exam. Because even if you see this year net exam, many questions were repeated, right? So you will be able to understand that how to do those problems in an actual exam, even if your syllabus is not done. And if your syllabus is already done, you will get a very good revision, right? Okay, in 48 classes your entire part B syllabus will be revised. What else do you need? You just have to sit, you have to revise, your notes and look at my classes, and that's all. Your revision will also be covered very much. One very important thing, I will not cover anything which is not important. In this 48 classes, I will deliberately leave some topics which are not at all important. So it is not about 100% coverage of part B. It is about the 100% important coverage of part B. Okay. If you want 100% coverage of part B, entire recorded classes are given to you. You can watch those classes. Okay. Then this is just for part B. This will help you to score 30 to 35 marks in part B at least. 35 to 40 roughly you can easily score. Okay. Because out of 25 questions, you will be at least able to do 10 questions. So 35 to 40 marks you can get. Then comes the second, which is part C syllabus. By the way, these classes will happen from 7 to 8 p.m. on daily basis. 7 to 8 p.m. in the evening, these classes will happen. Then comes live classes for part C syllabus. Now, part C is one of the difficult syllabus. Even if you have covered part C, you might not be confident about that. Okay, do I know part C syllabus or I don't know part C syllabus? And if you have never covered part C syllabus, you need something in which you can quickly do part C syllabus. Because part C is very difficult. You need to read the chapters, and the theory is also difficult. Radiations, filter circuits, Fourier series analysis in electronics, atomic physics, nuclear and particle physics, scattering experiments, WKB approximation. All these topics are very lengthy and they are very difficult. So for that purpose, I am going to take 4 live classes every week. 4 live classes every week from 6 to 7 p.m. in which I will cover the entire part C syllabus. I will not touch anything else. I will cover the part C syllabus from A to Z. And this is not just important parts. It will be entire coverage of part C. Detailed coverage of part C. Because part C syllabus looks big, but when you go and do this syllabus, the topics are less than compared to part B. In part B, there are so many topics. In part C, the topics are less in number, but they are difficult. But since I have covered those syllabus a lot and many times, for me, I can summarize them in very small time, right? So your entire part C syllabus, A to Z, along with all the PYQs of last 15 papers which I have with me, you will be able to do all those PYQs. I will be doing those PYQs in the class itself. Okay. We will be doing mass, mechanics, EMT, atomic, nuclear, solid state. Most of the 90% of the part C syllabus will be done along with the PYQs in these live classes. And this will happen before your June exam. I will cover the syllabus before June. In case I am lagging behind anywhere in the syllabus, I will take extra classes and complete the syllabus. And that is my promise. I will not leave. Yeah, if something is very, very not important, yeah, maybe I can leave that. But 90% of the syllabus I will complete before your June syllabus itself, June exam itself. Okay. So your part C is done and you will be able to score at least 50% of marks in part C. At least 40 to 50 marks you will be able to score in this. And also part B revision classes will be done. So your part B syllabus is also taken care of. Your part C syllabus is also taken care of. And this is especially for my students who are already in my course, and you have to now be regular with the live classes so that your everything gets covered very nice. Okay. And students have good reviews about these classes. So every student is able to understand those classes because I talk to them on daily basis, weekly basis, at least on weekends, I talk to them. Right. So this is what is going to happen. The remaining is part A and doubts. So then there will be 1 hour on 4 days. So from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., I'm going to have the doubt class. And in this doubt class, you can ask me anything about that. You can ask that, okay, how to, whatever you are learning, you can ask the doubts about that. Or on some days when I feel that, okay, doubts are not there, students are not asking much doubts today. On those days, we are going to cover part A PYQs. So I will explain all the part A PYQs one by one, paper wise. We will do that. So basically, you are going to have 3 hours of live class, 6 to 7, in which we will cover part C syllabus, then 7 to 8, in which we will do part B capsule revision, and then 8 to 9, in which we are going to have either doubts or part A PYQs. So 3 hour live class, and it will happen 4 to 5 days in a week. 4 to 5 days in a week, this class will happen so that we can do 48 classes before our CSIR NET exam. So the target is to complete 48 classes before the CSIR NET. In this 48 classes, I will be able to cover part C as well as the revision of part B. Okay. So this is the one of the unique course, and you can go and find out. No one as such is providing such content. You can easily find the recording classes, or you can find the classes as whole, but this is specially targeting the June attempt, and it is targeting directly for the exam. It is not like that it is just for a learning of physics. It is directly targeting the exam, and this is something which I am bringing up, right? And now comes the practice part. In practice, I can say you will get topic wise PYQs. So the moment I complete the topic, let's say in the revision class I did vector algebra and vector calculus, you will get topic wise PYQs with the solutions. So go on and do the topic wise PYQ. Then you will also get topic wise mock test. It's not subject wise, it's topic wise. Electromagnetism, electrostatics, magnetic field, EM waves, conductors, and so on. Topic wise mock test you will get, so that you can know that which topic is weak for you. Not a subject, but which topic is weak. Lagrangian Hamiltonian is weak, or central forces is weak, fluid mechanics is weak. Which topic is weak for you? Okay. So topic wise mock test you will get, and then you will also get 5 full length CSIR NET tests. And these tests I will be conducting on weekends, Saturday or Sunday. It will be full length test. 5 tests you will get along with the solution. So all the tests have a detailed solutions. And even if you don't understand the solution, you have weekly 4 doubt classes. It's a very, you can ask doubts as much as you want. 4 doubt classes is a very big number, right? In 4 doubt classes, you can ask any doubt that you have, right? And then every month I am meeting one student personally. Means I meet with the student personally on the Zoom, and we have one-to-one discussion. And already I have met almost 20 students in last 3 weeks, right? So one-to-one, if you are a part of my course, it's not like that if you are doing it or no, you are not doing it. That's not my tension. No, I take care that if my student is doing it or not, right? So that is why from this year onward, I have learned that I'm conducting these sessions on Saturday or Sunday. I meet one-to-one with the student, and you can easily book the time on the calendar. I have given the link to the calendar to every student, so that student can easily book the time with me on weekends, and then we meet, and then we talk everything about it. That what are the problems you are facing, or if your scores are less, or if you are facing any particular problem, or if you have anything required. One-to-one meeting you can talk, right? And in live classes also we are meeting, and in the one-to-one meeting also we are meeting. And then notes, you already know, will be provided. That is a obvious thing. For all the topics you will have notes, so that even if you don't want to watch the lectures, you can read my hand notes, and then you can easily understand the topic and cover it, right? And just in the end, the course is starting from Monday as such. Although the course have already been started, but sort of part B classes and all of those classes are again starting from Monday, right? So from Monday onwards, I am going to begin part B revision capsule classes, and part C syllabus is already going on, and you will be entering that. So from Monday, you can see that whatever I told, that is beginning. And course fee, I never do any reduction or offers and like nothing like that. It is 3,000 rupees, and it is fixed. 3,000 rupees is the fees. In case you do not qualify June exam, God forbid, but in case if you do not qualify June somehow, then you don't have to pay any extra fees for December. Your course will remain valid for December as well. And whatever I will be doing for December net, you are already eligible for that. You will get all the content for December also. So if you buy this course and you are in the course till June, if you qualify, well and good, congratulations to you and me as well. But if you do not qualify in somehow, you can still prepare for December. I will not ask for any extra fees, right? If you want to enroll for this course, go for Physics by RN website, or you can go and download our app, right? Now I'm open for your doubts, and many students were sending me many doubts, and please ask me any doubt if you have, because this year application are little bit delayed, so you might be having some questions, right? So please do ask me the questions.